Welcome to English Unlocked, the podcast that helps non-native English speakers improve their language skills and learn more about English-speaking cultures. I'm your host, Paola, and I'm excited to be here with you today for our third episode. Are you guys ready? In today's episode, we'll be exploring the popular idiom "spit it out" and its various uses. But before we dive into that, let me introduce our special guest, Juan Pablo Merino, an experienced English teacher and the Chief Academic Executive of CBA Tarija. He will be sharing his insights with us. Welcome, Juan Pablo.
Thank you, Paola. I'm delighted to be here and discuss the fascinating idiom "spit it out" with you and our listeners.
That sounds wonderful. So let's get right into it. Many ESL students struggle with idiomatic expressions in English, and spit it out is commonly used in the everyday conversation, but this can sometimes be a little bit confusing. So Juan Pablo, could you explain to the audience what it means?
Sure. The idiom "spit it out" is an expression used when we want someone to speak up or reveal something they've been hesitant to say. It's often used when someone is holding back information or struggling to express themselves or even mumbling, some ideas.
Yeah, well, that's a great explanation, Juan Pablo. I think that it's very crucial for our students to understand the context and usage of the idiom. So do you have any examples to illustrate how this idiom is used maybe in different settings?
Absolutely, Paula. Well, let's consider a few scenarios, all right? Imagine you are in a meeting and a colleague seems hesitant to share their thoughts or his thoughts. You could say, "Come on, Roger, spit it out. What do you think about the new project proposal?" Or perhaps other colleague has been showing up late to work, and he comes with several excuses around about it, and he starts mumbling, trying to excuse himself. So you say, "Come on, spit it out. Tell me the truth."
Okay,
Right?
yeah, I see. So you've just mentioned a couple of examples in, we can say, a formal setting. But can we use this idiom in a more informal situation?
Sure. Let's picture ourselves in family situations, right?
All right.
Probably your kid broke something at home, right? Kids are playing constantly at home, running from here and there, and they broke something that you really loved, and they wow, they know, they start thinking how they're going to excuse themselves, and they come to you and they're trying to explain that they have been playing and mumbling around and giving excuses here there, and you say, "All right, son, spit it out. Go straight to the point," right?
Yeah.
Or perhaps your wife has heard something at work and comes late at home and says, "Hey, honey, I want to tell you a secret." And you go, "All right, spit it out."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that many people from our audience can relate to that experiences. So all in all, we can say that spit it out is used to encourage someone to share information that they might be keeping for themselves, right? So before we conclude today's episode, Juan Pablo, I understand that you wanted to share some interesting information about the anniversary of the CBA. Could you tell us more about it, please?
Sure. Thank you. Well, as most of our community knows, but not everybody, we are on our 25th anniversary. That's 25 years of non-stop working and teaching here in Tarija, giving the best experience to our students, to our teachers, so they can have opportunities to practice, to learn, and to go abroad, to get opportunities in foreign universities around the world. The CBA provides a very efficient way to learn English, and we have several countless stories of success along along this time.
Well, it's great to see an institution that dedicates to language education, but besides that, an institution that engages with community. And you just mentioned stories of success. Could you please maybe give us some examples?
Sure, of course, but I mean to tell you the countless stories of success that we have had along the way, it will take us, I don't know, a long time. Let me focus on the latest achievements that we have here in the CBA. You know, the CBA has been holding a program for teachers of public schools for the past 4 years. And along this time, teachers from public schools have been coming to the CBA to learn new techniques in teaching, to learn to communicate more effectively. And in this scholarship that we provide to our teachers, we have a very gratifying story with a teacher, Janet Arias. She is a teacher who has been learning in United States the last year. She won the Fulbright scholarship. She's been living in New York, Ithaca, in the city of Ithaca, and assistant to Cornell University, one of the most renowned universities in the United States. Mm-hmm. And she's been she's been an assistant teacher in Quechua, and she's been developing so many skills, so many academic achievements, and she will be finishing in a couple of weeks, and we will have her soon here at the CBA to tell us all of her experiences.
Wow, that's truly inspiring. CBA 30 has dedication to language education and empowering students and teachers. It's just admirable. So thank you so much, Juan Pablo, for sharing this fascinating information with us today. And it's truly inspiring to see how they have, all these programs that we have at the CBA have made such an impact in language education.
Right. Thank you for inviting me and for making this program for our community. Please, I would like to encourage all of our community, all of our students and teachers and public in general, that give us a follow in Facebook and Instagram. We're constantly promoting the language. We're constantly promoting programs, culture, and scholarships. So don't miss our publications. We're constantly having something to say to our community.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure from now on they will start following us. Okay, so thanks so much everybody for joining us today, and remember to tune in next time for another exciting episode of English Unlocked. Until then, keep expanding your English and embracing the opportunities that language learning offers every day. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
English Unlocked is produced and edited by Tarija's CBA library team and hosted by Paola Ortega. For more information about our podcast and to access additional resources, visit our social media sites on Facebook and Instagram.